Hey guys, welcome to the CryptoMinerBros YouTube channel. This is a specific how-to video how to set up the Fluminer L2. Thanks to CryptoMinerBros for sending me this unit to showcase for you guys. Okay, so this is a 1.2 gigahash Scrypt miner. But not only that, it also provides heat and it also plays music as well. Okay, so there is Wi-Fi capability on this for the mining side, and then there's Bluetooth capability for the music side, okay, which I will explain how to connect both of those things in order to set up for mining and then set up for playing music, okay. So this thing, quite portable, as you guys can see. There is a strap here to lift it up and, you know, move it around if you need to. And yeah, here is the box that it came in, just like this. This is like a Apple style box, like something you buy from Best Buy. And the inside of it, nicely foam padded, and it does come with a power cable as well. A typical power cable which plugs into the back of the Fluminer L2. Power button here. There is also Ethernet if you want to plug in Ethernet to have lower latency. Let's say if you want to be solo mining. But then of course there's Wi-Fi, which gives it that ability to put it anywhere in your house. I think that's the most common thing that people will want to do. And you can see over here, this side is where mainly the speaker is. The heat is coming out of the back here for the mining side, for mining Scrypt. And yeah, so it's going to be mining at about 1.2 gigahash, and it's going to utilize about 280 to 300 watts. I will verify and show you guys the power at the wall later on in this video once we get it all set up in mining. But okay, so let's begin on setting it up. If you guys are interested in the Fluminer L2, check the links down below to CryptoMinerBros.com. Use code REDPANDA for $70 off. So it's about $650 after the $70 coupon if you use code REDPANDA. So links down below if you guys are interested. Okay, so let's begin setting this up. We're gonna be utilizing our cell phone in order to connect to the Wi-Fi, setting up the mining pool of your choice, the wallet address or email address, depending which pool you're gonna be joining, and as well as we're gonna use the same phone to use the Bluetooth capability to connect to this in order to play music, which I'll show you guys. All right, so first things first, let's plug it in. Okay, let's plug in the power to the back of the Fluminer L2. Okay, that's all plugged in here. Okay, and we're gonna see the power utilization here shortly. Okay, I'll show you guys how much watts it's gonna pull. Okay, we're gonna click the power switch here. Okay, and it just said that it powered on. Okay, so that's gonna be for the speaker portion of it. Okay, so right now it's already emitting broadcasting for Bluetooth. You can connect to the music player if you want right now, but first things first, I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi SSID of this thing because that's what's going to be broadcasting right now in order for us to set up the mining pool and wallet address and get it to start mining. Okay, so let me get my phone. Okay, so I got my phone here, my cell phone, and I am connected to Wi-Fi _95858. It may be different for you guys. It may have a different name, but that's what it should be. If you connect to it, should get a check mark, but it says no internet connection, which is fine. So you're gonna click into it, and then we're gonna get the IP address of the Fluminer L2. So that's what you're gonna type in the web browser, 192.168.4.10. Okay, all right, so I've entered that into my browser on my phone, and now we are presented the username and password. So this is where I'm gonna enter in root. Okay, for the username, and password is root. Okay, so root, and we're gonna log in. You guys can see there. Okay, next we're gonna go to the top right. Oh, I hit log out. We're gonna go to top right here, and we're going to go to pool setting. All right, this is where we're gonna set up our mining pool of choice here. So this is where I've already set mine up to via BTC. You guys can use any other pool that you'd like, but the main thing is that if it's an account-based mining pool, which is majority of the Scrypt mining pools out there for Litecoin and merge mining Dogecoin, you're gonna make sure you wanna sign up your email address on the website first, and then an account name. So my account name is RPM 2023, and then I put a period, and then I called it Flu L2. All right, so that's just to distinguish the worker name. And then the pool URL, depending on the mining pool of your choice, you're going to want to change the mining pool here to the mining pool that you are on. But in my case here, I am on via BTC. Then you're going to want to add in, if there's backup pools, make sure you add in for pool number 2 and pool number 3 as well. And then you're going to hit submit. Okay, so it's going to say configuration successful, restart or not. You don't need to restart now. Actually, one thing we're going to do now is to set up the Wi-Fi of it. Okay, so it's not connected, right? We're connected to it directly. It's actually not connected to your Wi-Fi network. So we're going to go to, the top 3 lines at the top, go to Wi-Fi setting. All right, this is where we're going to put in your Wi-Fi of choice. You got to type in your Wi-Fi SSID. Okay, and then give it a restart. All right, so once you put in your SSID, your home local Wi-Fi, you put in your password and then hit submit, and then it's going to say operation successful, restart or not, and we're going to hit submit, and it's going to reboot. Okay, so it's going to reboot right there. Okay, so now we shall wait to see if it's actually mining first, and we can verify that on the pool. Okay, so after about 10 minutes or so, it is connecting to via BTC. You guys can see there, it's getting some hash rate past 10 minutes to the via BTC app, as we can see there. I do have another Fluminer L2 that's been mining for a while now, and it is, you can see the past day hash rate is getting about 1.2 gigahash. So it does work, no problem. Okay, the next thing now, all right, so when it restarts, it's gonna kick your phone off of the Wi-Fi in terms of locally to it. So it's now gonna join your local Wi-Fi, and your phone should automatically switch to your home Wi-Fi as well, okay, just so that you can get internet again. But now, let's set up the music player part of it, okay? So now that it's mining, it is using about 334 watts right now. So definitely plus or minus 5%. It is using much more than what is advertised there. But yeah, around 330, 340 watts for mine here. But your mileage may vary. Okay, let's set up the music portion of this device now, all right? So I'm in my kitchen right now, and honestly, this thing has been great as a music player, so my kid can listen to music, or my wife can listen to music while we're in the kitchen here, which is pretty fun. So anyways, now that it's on, and you can turn it off, well, actually, I'll show you guys. You can turn it off just by holding it, okay?
Power off.
Which powers off the music player, not the mining portion of it, okay? It is mining right now. Heat is still coming out, so it's still mining. That doesn't turn off the mining part. To turn off the mining part, it's this part here, this button right here. But for the music, okay, the music player is a totally separate device essentially, but uses the same power source. And I don't think the power went down that much. No, maybe a watt or so. It wasn't really using that much power anyway, but we'll get some music going and we'll see how much power it uses. So let's turn it back on, and we're going to use our phone to connect the Bluetooth. Okay, so it's Bluetooth on, and you can see here that you have to go to your Bluetooth now, not Wi-Fi, but Bluetooth. So I've already connected it for me. I just have to click on it and it'll say connect, and it'll say connected. It'll say, so mine's called FL88. Your guys' should show FL88 as well. Okay, for the Bluetooth music player. All right, so once it's connected, that's it. Now you can go to your phone and play music. Okay, I got some music here. We're gonna try and play some right now, so you guys can. I don't think my mic will do justice. Actually, the speaker in this thing, for anyone who wants to know, the brand is actually Sansui, which is actually a top Chinese speaker brand. So the quality that's gonna come out of here, it's actually pretty good. All right, let me play a song here. All right, let me just do a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up here. There's treble, bass. It's pretty good. Not bad, actually. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let me know what you guys think. That's it. That's how you set it up. So yeah, we got it mining with ease. We also set it up with the Bluetooth for playing music. Pretty easy. Now you can put this thing anywhere, transport it anywhere, play music anywhere. All you need is a power source, about 300 to 340 watts of power usage. Now let's see if it's how much power this thing's using actually. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're using another watt. We were at 334, now we're at 335. So yeah, it looks like the extra power from the music, it's really not that much, but it's also providing heat as well. All right, let me know what you guys think. Thank you to CryptoMinerBros yet again for the device. If you guys are interested, check them out. Links down below to CryptoMinerBros.com. Use code RedPanda for 70 bucks off if you're interested in one of these. All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.